All right, strengthening your hips is very important when you are running, trying to keep these nice and strong. Most runners tend to neglect strengthening their hips, so it causes a lot of problems later on. So some really simple things. Most of them don't need equipment. I'm going to show you one with a band that you can use as well if you have a band, or you can purchase a band for really cheap. But I like to do a lot of single leg things to really integrate that hip in there. So first is going to be just backward lunges. So you'll step back, drop down, and come back up. From the side, this way, so that knee's not shifting forward. And then you can do sideways lunges. So same thing, same position with that bending leg. Which way do I want this? So you're gonna bend the outside leg, sorry. But you're gonna squat down and come up. So you can do that both directions. Next one I want to show you is diagonal. So it hits the outsides of the hips just a little bit more. So on that stance leg, you'll come backwards this way and then come up. So that will get a little bit more to the outside of the hips versus the straight back glutes. And then you going on to your hands and knees in this position, just nice and controlled, keeping your trunk straight. Taking that hip straight back and coming back down. And really think about squeezing that glute when you're at the top. For all of these, 2 sets of 15, 2 sets of 20 is usually really good to get the endurance built up in there, since these muscles are going to be needed to work consistently for a long period. Once you're really good with 2 sets of 20, going up to 3 or 4 sets would actually be ideal. Now, if you have a band, one more really good one you can do, just above your knees. You're gonna bend your knees just a little bit, go up on one toe, and from there, staying up nice and tall, rotating out and coming back. Nice and controlled. You can do that on both sides as well, 2 sets of 15, 2 sets of 20, somewhere in there. Start working on those on a regular basis, maybe 3 times a week initially, and then at least once a week there going forward in order to keep those hips nice and strong.